noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. The ball is teed up, kicking team looks ready. And here we go from New Orleans. Xavier Gipson now to return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Back to throw. Here starts. Well, that hit arrived just in the nick of time. It's enough to break up the catch and bring up third down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They'll throw, third and long. Throw right side, caught by Mooney. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short. They expect a punt coming up here on fourth down.
A gain of 6 yards on the play. Brings up fourth down.
They'll go. Here's Dart. Throw caught by his running back. And this is going to be good for the first down they were after. Wait for it on fourth, and they got twice that. Give him 8. Oh, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you had better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
Breaks the tackle. And he's got a chunk here, about 14 yards before the stop is made. First down coming up.
Yak, yak, yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
So first down from the 41. On play action with Dart. Buying some time right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Takes the handoff, now Dart. And down he goes. They drop him right along that midfield stripe. Danny Stutzman. And that leaves them in trouble. They're staring down at 3rd and 19 now.
It's taken them a minute, hasn't it, Kate, to find some resistance. And hopefully that's the start of a consistent push they can have up front that really does prevent some of these longer drives as this game goes on.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now Shuck to throw. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Pistol snap here to Shuck. Connection is made to Travis Achan. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. They pitch it to Achan. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
That's some running over there, Kate, that's going to get some love from his coaches. Maybe some fist pounds, too. Nothing flashy. Just trust your keys, run behind your pads, and get what's there.
On play action now, Shuck. It's complete. This is Olave. And there it is. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave in from 18 out. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation.
And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Gibson now to return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. One play action with Dart. He's going to try another deep one here. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead.
7, Saints 6.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Brown with a return here. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Let's start this drive with Achan. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Back to throw. Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. Chuck. Over the middle and caught by Lance. And he's going to be taken down, so call it about 8 yards on that play. And that means they got the first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he drives that foot backward on a gain of 4. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Giants' 40-yard line.
Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Setting up the screen, it's Olave. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Tyler Newbin with the tackle.
2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
2nd down, here's Shuck. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. First down coming. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 18-yard line.
1st and 10 here for Shuck. Staying busy, staying perfect on these series. 5 for 5 throwing the ball. Working inside the red zone. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Here's Shuck on 2nd down. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
3rd and long for him here. Here's a screen for Achane. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
1st and goal.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Shuck looking to pass here. Has it in close. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jawan Johnson capping an 11-play march to pay dirt. Managed that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
The extra point is up, and it is good. Their lead now stands at 6. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Let's start on a play fake. Chased out to his right. Down the middle, deep shot. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. No problem for the Saints. They cover it up.
Side kick.
I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL. College, yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I could just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like you point. We got to go out, we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, it felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover.
Working on second down. Chuck. Dumps it off to Achane. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Achane from the pistol. He's got to gain a 6 there. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
Here's Shuck on second. He'll drop this down to Achane. That play picks up about 6 yards as he stopped. And that is going to give the Saints a first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
It's Achane on the inside give. Ooh, he made the most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's held down just beyond the line, but that's all they needed. Just a single yard for that first down. Inside the final minute of our third quarter.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Shuck's gonna throw here. Buys time, rolling right. Nearly a first down, nearly a touchdown here, but neither, as he's taken down just short of the 2.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble, but it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
The defensive stand here, and they push him away from the goal line. That's back to the 4.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now
but the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Throwing, Chuck. Forced out to his right. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Trust. Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that first down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a first down for the offense.
Running forward, it's Achane. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
It's caught! And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Smith has it on the tee, and is ready to send it flying. Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Dart setting in to throw here. Rushes right there as he releases it. And it goes nowhere near the target. Lucky to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Darts pass intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10.